You're live, it says. It says you're live. Are you live?
Yes, I am live. Yes.
Wow. I guess we are live. Hey, guys. Hey, it's another episode of Cooking Monster. And we may change the name later. Who knows? But for now, that's what we're calling it. Today, we are going to cook us an omelet. And cook you an omelet, I guess. But we're going to eat it, obviously. It's going to be a 3-egg omelet. And let's see, let's go over the ingredients that we're going to go into this omelet here. So we have obviously eggs, right?
Yeah.
And we've got some vegetables here, some tomatoes, and what is this? Some diced tomatoes with green chilies. We got that from the store.
We also got some green pepper, some onion.
Yes.
We also have some meat, some pork Italian sausage.
Yes. Yep.
And we have some salt and pepper. I think it's salt and pepper. Like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's salt and pepper. But anyway,
Okay.
we also got some more meat over here. Not sure you can see that. Right here, we got some more meat over there.
This is the cooked version of the pork sausage. When we cooked it, we seasoned it up with some garlic powder. It's not garlic salt; it's just garlic powder and some Italian seasoning, and that really just makes it so delicious. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started, mister.
All right.
Oh, wait, real quick. We've got a camera on our stove today, and hopefully that works out good with the noise factor. If not, you guys feel free to make comments about it. And these are some versions of omelets that we can be making. So, and now back to our show. Let's go ahead and get started, Aiden.
All right, cool.
So you want to crack us 3 eggs, please?
Sounds good. One.
I count 1.
2.
I count 2.
And that's 3.
I count 3.
All right.
All right.
Then after that, you might get a towel.
And then we
Clean
give
your
just
hands off after.
a small glurk of milk. Just a little bitty glurk of milk here into the omelet. Yeah, just like that. And then let's go ahead and give us a fork. We're going to do that. Okay, Aiden, let's go ahead and add a spoon of the tomato mix there. A nice big fatty spoon of that.
Sounds good.
Cheeky. Well, that's fancy. That's what happens when you get a Facebook call over the house speakers.
Yeah.
All
And what else do we need?
Go ahead and add the bell peppers and the onions.
All right, sounds good. I'll just take these off.
Oh, there's nothing in their video. So you interrupted the video.
Yes, that's a lot.
I mean, if you want.
Go ahead, add it all. Why not? We'll make it a little bit fluffy. This is a fluffy omelet. We've got extra onions, extra bell peppers in there. Okay, now let's add some meat, if you would.
All right.
Since we have 3 eggs, we'll go with 3 spoons of Italian sausage with garlic and Italian seasoning in it.
That sounds lovely.
Very, very delicious.
There we go.
Very nice. And let's take that fork and stir it all up nicely. And make sure all those yolks are all the same color. Now, I'm going to go over here and preheat the pan while you're doing that.
All right, sounds good.
Right. Hopefully the fan will not be too...
I mean, you could put like a lower volume.
Yeah, keep the fan on low. The last thing we want is for the...
Then just hear like blasting fan.
The smoke alarms to go off.
Yeah.
That's no fun. So we got a little chunk of butter in there in the pan. We've got this flexible... Now, normally I use a more flexible spatula, but couldn't find that one today, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, and how's Abe doing over here on the...
Been doing pretty good so far.
Oh yeah, that looks great. Wonderful.
Get as much in there as
Okay.
we possibly can. There we go.
We've also got some cheese too. I think I failed to mention the cheese. We're running some Monterey Jack cheese into this mix.
Yep.
That's going to be pretty good. I think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
All right. So back over here to the stove. Camera 3. Sorry about all the information around camera 3 there. It's a Sony camera, kind of hard to take out. So tell me I have my audio on. Okay, I do. Sometimes you never know.
Yeah.
All right.
Going to pour it in there?
Yes. So
right.
The butter, I'm swirling around to get it up onto the sides and in the bottom. And then we go ahead and dump the omelet in there.
There we go. That's
Very
pretty
nice.
yummy.
Very nice. And that can go right back over there.
All right. Cool.
This will not be the last omelet we are cooking for the night, but it will be the only omelet that we are sharing with y'all. Let's go ahead and let that sit, and we'll come back over here. All right. So we have bell peppers, very fresh and delicious. Just got
We
those
also
to
have
do.
some onions as well. Looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And the pork sausage, Italian style pork sausage. And doesn't look so appetizing in this plastic thing, but it is really good once you get it seasoned. And, forgive me, I like things kind of on the dark side. I like them burnt. I don't like my cows mooing. Well, in this case, it'd be a pig boinking. But, yeah. All right. So now let's go back over to the stove and see how we're doing. Okay. Over here, we've got our omelet. As you can see around the edges,
It's starting to cook.
Yep, it's starting to cook around the edges, and that's a good sign. So you take your flexible spatula here, and you try and raise the edges up a little bit. If it's not cooked enough, you won't be able to do this. And just kind of peel it off the side as you go around as a good test to make sure that it is cooking well. And it is seemingly cooking rather well. Okay, so probably boring to just sit there staring at that. So
Yeah.
we'll come back to that. Okay, let's see what else. Over here we've got this omelet styles, different ones that we were looking at. And I would say out of these pictures, our omelet is going to probably look like, I don't know, maybe like this sort of, you'll see. I think you'll like the outcome. It'll look a lot like this one. And yeah, that's the ticket. Let's go back over to the pan and see how our omelet's
It
cooking.
looks pretty good so
Is it
far.
looking good?
Yeah.
Nice. I like it. All right, so here's what we do. When it starts cooking around the sides and the edges are stiffening up, I guess, you can take and peel back on it. Get your blade under there and get under it if you can and lift it up. And then tilt the pan and get the eggs to flow underneath of the omelet. And this will achieve a couple of things. It'll make it more consistent. It'll help it flow. And it will definitely make it fluffy. So we do this on all 4 sides. And it helps it to cook a little bit faster as well. So we get it going on all 4 sides here. Get the eggs, you can see running down in there. And then you just let it sit for a second. You don't need to shake it just to make sure it's not stuck to the sides. And we're going to let that cook for just a little bit more and let the consistency harden up around the sides. And then we're going to do the magic trick and flip it. Fingers crossed that we're going to be able to do that. But that's going to be a tough one. Okay. Shall we go ahead and just start another omelet here? Yeah, let's do that while we're waiting. Yeah, throw another 3 eggs in there. One. I count 1. I count 2. Eggsy wigsies. I love to count. All right, 3 eggs and
Yep.
And then the rest of the stuff. Remember? Do you remember?
Yep.
A little bit of milk. Yep. Throw a little glurk of milk in there.
Tell me when.
Just a glurk. A little more. Just a hair more. There you go.
There we go. What we want to do is you want to get your stuffing, or we need the
all of the above.
tomatoes.
So. All right.
One big one.
Yep.
Then we get
some meat.
Some meat. Yep.
Maybe 3 scoops of that in there.
Yep.
And I'm probably going to have you cut up some more vegetables while I flip the egg. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
so
I think that was for right there.
that's fine.
There you go.
So are you good with cutting them up?
Yep.
And then I'll come back to that here in a minute. I'm going to go flip that egg over.
Okay.
All right. Here we are. We're back at the omelet on this side. Aiden is over there. Let's go ahead and dip under it with our spatula. Okay. And so this is a special pan made just for omelets. So here goes the magic. Fingers crossed, and boom. Yeah, that's how that's done. Nice and brown. Once it's flipped over, we can take and put a nice layer of cheese right on top. Nice fatty layer of cheese. We're going to let that sit there and cook for just a couple of minutes. Come over here and see how Aiden's doing with the parts. There you go. That's pretty good. Throw that in there.
All right. Sounds good.
We can scrape it off the cutting board. That works.
Yeah, just
Nicey,
like
nicey.
that. Now we gotta just get some peppers. And we're set for
There's
another
one pepper right here already ready to go.
Yep.
Well, ready to be
Cut
cut up. And
Yep.
Okay, back over here to the pan. Spin it around, make sure it's not stuck. This is a really good pan. I looked it up online, and it's not expensive. It was $10 or something, but it's an omelet pan. It is made especially for omelets. So let's go ahead and peek underneath. Get under there with our spatula. It's looking pretty good. It's almost ready to fold in half. So, and we're going to do that here in just a minute. I don't think it's quite ready to fold in half, so we will give it a minute and come back over here and see how Aiden's doing with the mixins. How's it going, Aiden?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Got your bell peppers ready on that bad boy?
Yep, I sure do.
Nice.
Now we slide it into the bowl like that. There we
Very
go.
nice.
That's how it's done.
Yeah. I like it. I like it.
So now what you want to do is you want to grab your fork and then start stirring again.
Stir them up. You know, how I do it is I spin it in a motion, pulling it under and over like this.
Ah, that's a good way to do
And I
it.
just kind of go around the whole thing while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And it tends to mix it up really well. All right, I'm going to go back over here. I think it's time to fold this bad boy in half. So get under it. Get under half of it and carefully flip it over. Oh, look at that. That is looking good. Now we take some more cheese. Lots of cheese before. Not as much this time, and you pile it right up onto the top. Okay, and it's right on that hot egg that you just flipped up. And then you can add a little bit of extras on top of that thing. A little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. I like pepper, so maybe more than a little bit of pepper. That's just how I like it. And well, there we go. That is one completed omelet. It's looking pretty good to me. Let's go ahead and get that bad boy out of the pan. All right, and ta-da! Call that a yumlet. Nice. All right. How's it going over here, Aiden?
Pretty good.
You
Got
ready
it all
for the
mixed
next
up.
one?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's do this. Let's start. Put a little butter in here. Let that kind of melt. Let's check out Aiden's mix here. The mix looks pretty good, Aiden.
Thank
I
you.
like it. All right, I'm going to let you do this one. If you'd
Okay.
like to go ahead and slosh that butter around over there in the pan.
All right, cool.
Get it all up on the sides. Nice and high, because you know this is going to come up about halfway up the side of the pan. So you want it to be buttered all the way around.
There.
Yeah, don't spill that on yourself. It can
I
be
won't.
hot.
We good. We got it.
All right. Flatten it all out on there. And I will pour in this yumlet mix.
Sounds good.
Right down the middle. Okay. And just let that cook for just a few minutes.
Sounds
We're
good.
working on our second omelet. Well, Aiden, I think it's a success. This looks like a delicious omelet,
Yeah.
as you can all see. A little dark, maybe for some people's likings, but that's okay. I like it that way. Do you want to taste it?
Okay, yeah. I'll even rate it for you.
All right, here. Grab yourself a fork and have a bite and tell me what you think.
Cool. Sounds good. Mmm.
Is it good?
10 out of 10.
Nice. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you. We're going to end the stream now.
Bye.
Take care, and thanks for watching the
Thanks for
Cooking
watching.
Monster. And we hope you will subscribe to our channel. And have a great day. Till next time. If you
Bye.
got a suggestion for a different food next time, let us know. We'd love to hear your suggestions. Keep it simple. We don't want to get too crazy with it.